All right. LDBC. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, guys. Cris Cyborg versus Tonya Evinger, and I'm gonna tell you guys something, and I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. I'm gonna pull that off. You know what, man? I gotta give a lot of respect to Tonya Evinger, and I got another video coming after this. Oh, trust me. Oh, it's finna be a straight up respect video to Tonya Evinger, and trust me, y'all gonna like it. So at the conclusion of this video, get prepared. In 5 minutes after this video, there's gonna be another video. But Cris Cyborg fought a very technical fight, and I was shocked because she didn't come in and really try to rush Tonya Evinger. But the game plan for Cyborg was not to clinch with Tonya Evinger. I'm shocked. Tonya Evinger, she got to the middle of round two, and she had some success when she was able to clinch with Cyborg, but Cyborg was getting out of that, man. Like, she took Cyborg down one time. Cyborg jumped back up and then just started tagging her, man. And, Tonya Evinger, I don't know, man. How can I explain her style? It's awkward as hell, and it's like Cyborg was trying to trap her. She couldn't do it. And I'm sitting here thinking Tonya Evinger wasn't very mobile, but, man, Tonya was getting out of situations. And Tonya was trying to invite Cris Cyborg to the ground, but Cris Cyborg wasn't trying to hit it because, Tonya Evinger is a submission queen, and Cyborg didn't want to run the risk of getting submitted. But honestly, Cyborg was never in any danger in this fight. And I'm gonna be honest, Cyborg had Tonya Evinger hurt with the very first punch. Like, it was crazy. Like, Tonya Evinger threw like a leg kick. Cris Cyborg came back with an overhand right, and she stunned Tonya Evinger. And Cris Cyborg could have finished the fight. I mean, she could have finished her in round one. Like, the opportunity was there, but then Cyborg kind of took a defensive posture. She stepped back, and she reset herself instead of going in for the kill. I was like, oh, okay. All right, so, maybe Cris Cyborg saw something. Maybe she thought Tonya Evinger was playing possum, trying to lure Cyborg in to try to submit her. Or, maybe Cyborg didn't really want to close the show that fast. I don't know. But, she had a beat first round, but she just chose not to for whatever reason. And then in round two, Tonya Evinger was taking some heavy punishment, man. And I feel bad that her corner, man, they, nobody threw that towel in. After round two, they should have threw the towel in, man. They really should have, because this girl was taking too much punishment, man. She was getting hit with head kicks. I mean, she was getting hit with knees to the body that was hurting her. And Tonya Evinger was hurt. She was hurt, man. And then, she got kicked in the head. She got kneed in the head, and that's it, man. Cris Cyborg dropped her. Well, Cyborg dropped her in the first round, and Tonya Evinger ate it. She ate it, man. Tonya Evinger ate a lot of punches from Cyborg, and she kept coming. She kept coming. Like, she got back up. She kept on fighting. And I know that Tonya Evinger, I know in my heart that Evinger was not here for a paycheck. Like, she really believed that she was going to win this fight. And Tonya Evinger had the belief. And she fought. She fought hard. It's just that knee, man, when Cyborg got in the clinch and Cyborg did like a version of a Muay Thai knee, that was it. And I knew Tonya Evinger was done, man. And I felt bad, man. I'm not going to get into why. I'll get back. I will get into why I felt kind of bad in the next video. But, this is not to take any away from Cyborg, because it's not her fault. It's not her fault that you had the Invicta Bantamweight champion, had to step up. It's not Cyborg's fault. We know who fault this is, okay? We know exactly who fault this is. And you know what? I'm going to tell you what irritated me the most about this. What irritated me the most is Joe Rogan, He was pretty much putting everything on Jermaine Durandame, but there were two fighters, really three, but I can't include Holly Holm. I can't say her because she never really had the opportunity to fight. Like, Jermaine was offered to fight, really and truly. So, I mean, and Holly didn't beat Jermaine. So, there were two fighters, but they were, just really talking about it was just Jermaine that ducked Cyborg. No, there were two fighters. Jermaine and Megan Anderson ducked Cris Cyborg. I mean, y'all need to call it straight, okay? But, my shout out to Tonya Evinger, but shout out to Cris Cyborg. Finally, man. She the champion. And I know this is not the way that Cris Cyborg, wanted to do it. I know. But she got the belt, and she really wanted to fight somebody in the weight class. But if you're Cyborg, you've been out of competition for so long, man. And, some of the ring rust, it was there for about the first minute of the fight. And then Cyborg got into a groove, man. And you know why that Cris Cyborg is the most dangerous woman on the planet. That's just how it is, okay? You put anybody in the octagon with Cyborg, she's going to dismantle him. And now you see why, Jermaine, you see why Holly, you see why Megan Anderson, you see why people are not so quick to take this fight. This is why. This is why people don't want this fight. This is why people will not get in there with this woman. Because they don't want to get destroyed. And, Tonya Evinger, she fought her heart out. She tried. And she gave a valiant effort, but she's just not on the skill level of a Cris Cyborg. And, guys, that's the reality. And that's just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. Congratulations to Cris Cyborg, the new 145-pound UFC champion.